Cue the montage. Cue the montage. Don't have one. We're not there today. What's going on this morning, guys? So we are up bright and early, headed to day 2 of the Chickasha Swap Meet. We went yesterday with my uncle and my daughter, and we went and walked around and tried to find anything that we could find that we didn't need to buy. And lo and behold, we bought something that we needed to buy that we didn't know we needed to buy. And either way, so I'm heading back down here to pick it up because I was a dummy yesterday and didn't take a car hauler with me. And so here we are. We bought a lift. Randomly, we were walking around looking at things, and I stumbled across this guy that he had a lift on a trailer. And I just asked him, "Hey man, what do you want for it?" He told me, and I looked in my pocket and I said, "I got enough to buy it." So either way, we bought a 11,000 pound 2-post lift down here that this guy just pulled out of his shop. He runs a diesel service shop, and he bought brand new lifts, he said. So they pulled this one out of service and just looking to move it. So we're gonna possibly do a little bit of walk around Chickasha. You know, I don't know how much I'll look at today. Surely there's some extra vendors that weren't here yesterday. And then we're gonna load that lift up, and then we're gonna head up to back up to Oklahoma City and pick up for some rebar for the concrete slab of the shop. So either way, guys, stay tuned, watch this. Like I said, it's gonna be some swap meet stuff, us loading up this lift. You know, it's not brand new, but hopefully that lift's gonna work good for us for a long time. So I'll check back with y'all when we're loading up or walking around, one or the other. Got an old swept line here. They get that title from the body line. It sweeps down like this, over. It's an old swept line. Tail lights are real cool in this. Obviously the lenses are missing, but pretty cool. Kind of like a F100 unibody tail light. Early stuff. They're cool. Old camper special, what it says. Guy said that's 69 C10. There's the info on it. If anybody's interested in it. This is as of what today? 10/18/24. Somebody did a really nice job on paint job on it. $3,800 for it. It's like every AMC I've ever seen. Rusty and crusty. I don't know what it was with the things back in the 70s, man. The 60s, 70s cars, they just rust. It was like they were doing something different with them. I don't get it. You'll find old cheap metals from 100 years ago that are still perfectly fine, but 90% of everything from the 60s or 70s is rotted out. The problem coming to all these swap meets is, you know, I'm into international and Dodges and that sort of stuff, and you don't rarely come across anything that's for any of that stuff. I think we're too far south here in Oklahoma to really be a part of that old international craze. I say that as I find a emblem, international emblem. Look like it's probably off like a semi or something, modern semi. So right here, this would be a 48 to 50 Dodge hood ornament. Anyway, never came across one until I bought one, and then every time I've been to a swap meet, I've found at least one. All right, y'all, so it's a new day. I got back from Chickasha Swap Meet yesterday afternoon. It was late and then I had to go to work, so I didn't shoot the last little bit of this video for y'all. We ended up loading this lift up that we bought, leaving Chickasha Swap Meet, we went to a steel distributor and got rebar for the new shop pad. We're going to be working on that here pretty soon. And after that, I ended up going to my buddy John's and tuning a 68, 69, 70 C10 pickup with a Holly on it, 5.3, 4L60 dill, camshaft. The tune was real jacked up in it, so customer sent it over to him and said, hey, have your guy look at it. We got that up and going. Unfortunately, on the test drive, the truck hadn't been driven much because the tune was so bad that we found that the stock transmission they put in it is bad. So that guy's gonna have to put a transmission in his truck. And anyway, so we got home like 3:30. I came and we took a little bit of time, took a shower and everything, got ready for work after that deal. So anyway, so here's the lift. It's in the background. It's a 11,000 pound asymmetric lift. It is used, so anyway, it ain't much. There's all the rebar that we're gonna use for a shop. 120 sticks. If you guys haven't bought rebar in a while, it is expensive now. So here's a top bar for it. It's got the safety latch. Here's all the arms, the pump, return hoses for the hydraulic fluid, all the locks and feet and pedestals and everything are all there. So it's not beautiful at all. It's got dings and scratches and stuff like that, but the guy did say it did work. And we talked a little bit more about it yesterday, and he said the reason why they ended up pulling this lift out was they have to have their lift certified at the dealership he works at, and this lift wouldn't pass certification due to two of the locks for the arms being bad. So he showed me the parts that were bad. I ended up getting on the internet and I found new locks for it, replacement locks for the arms. So I'm going to get those, and that'll make this lift perfectly fine. What I'm going to assume is looking at the date code on this lift, that the dealership thought it wasn't worth putting the money and labor into it to fix it. So they're like, well, let's just go ahead and get that lift out of rotation and put a new lift in, instead of probably paying a lift company, half of what a lift costs just to get it all fixed back up and get certified. So either way, I'm so far, just looking at it sitting here on the trailer, I'm really excited about that purchase. That was a good purchase in my opinion. So it is asymmetric, which is really cool. I didn't know it was asymmetric when I bought it, but after we loaded all the parts up, I was like, those are asymmetric arms on this deal. So that just means the lift doesn't have to be as far away from a wall to be able to work on a car. It allows the lift to be, instead of 15 foot off the wall, it can be 10 or 12 foot off the wall. So anyway, that's going to be probably it for this. A few clips of the Chickasha Swap Meet. Y'all, hope y'all enjoyed that little bit. I grabbed what I could. I really was kind of in a hurry, and unfortunately, that's all I got. So, I'll catch you in the next one.